Hey everyone, it's Brian from Exact Cybersecurity and IT, and in today's breaking story, we're diving into a serious cybersecurity incident that's rocked one of the biggest players in the mortgage industry, Mr. Cooper. But before we unravel the digital drama, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and hit that ring bell notification to get notified when we put more videos out like this and you don't miss any cybersecurity or tech updates that we may come out with. So let's discuss what's happening over at Mr. Cooper.
The lending service company Mr. Cooper is the latest to fall victim to the ubiquitous cybersecurity hack.
On the eve of Halloween, when we expect scares and pranks, Mr. Cooper experienced a real-life nightmare in the form of a cyber attack. Their systems were hit by a massive cyber attack, causing a significant disruption to their business. So what does this mean for millions of their customers? Let's get into that right now. Mr. Cooper is more than just a corporate name. It's a large, massive firm with over 4.1 million customers and roughly about 1 trillion in properties that they have mortgages around. And they specialize in home loans, mortgage refinancing, and debt collection. And earlier this week, the company confirmed that an ongoing outage was the result of a cybersecurity incident. The immediate response by Mr. Cooper was to lock down all their systems and to protect data. This is a prudent step, but this leaves us with a slew of unanswered questions. Based in Texas, Mr. Cooper took to their website in the form of a press release to inform the public about the incident. But what's unsettling is the lack of information and clarity about this event. They come out and they said things in this press release that we haven't seen in quite a few years, in my opinion, when it comes to notification about breaches. And the other interesting thing is this is a publicly traded company and they have SEC rules to deal with. While their press release, like I said, was vague, it has revealed little details about what's going on. It does say that they are treating this with the gravity it deserves, but the company also assured customers that no fees or penalties or anything negative will happen as a result of this outage, which is a good thing. You really can't be charging customers and penalizing them for something that's your own fault. But when pressed by different media outlets, Mr. Cooper has provided the same response that they did in their press release, and it appears that this company is keeping things close to the vest. But I will say they are making mistakes in their press release by saying no customer data has been released when they really don't know if that's true or not at this point. Couple that with the filing that they gave to federal regulators. The filing suggests that Mr. Cooper doesn't believe that this cyber scare will have a lasting impact on their business. I gotta think that this is a lot of overconfidence by this company around this event, and they really have no clue what they just stepped into. Time will tell what happens with Mr. Cooper around this event, but what can we learn from what we know? And we know very little at this point, but what can we learn from this? Well, number one, the cybersecurity isn't just an IT issue, or it doesn't just impact the business that has to deal with the cyber event. It impacts lots of people who are worried that they're going to have to deal with credit reporting issues, or maybe potentially be threatened to have their home foreclosed on because of the fact that they can't make a payment to their mortgage company. A lot of things can fall out if this isn't reported correctly or this isn't handled correctly, and that will leave consumers and mortgage holders extremely frustrated with Mr. Cooper, further damaging their reputation, and will also impact their bottom line, which they don't think is really going to happen. If you're a customer of Mr. Cooper, here's what you need to do. You need to lock your credit file, pay attention to all your accounts, make sure you don't have any new accounts that are opened up in your name, because they probably have your personal information, your social security number, and anything that you may have disclosed during your mortgage process. There's a very, very good chance that a third party party, mainly cyber criminals, have this information now. Make sure that if anything happens, that you report what happens to your local law enforcement and to Mr. Cooper directly. See if either of them will help you through this situation. But make sure you understand that you will receive lots of emails, lots of letters purporting to be from Mr. Cooper. You need to treat these messages with scrutiny. You must analyze them. Make sure that they came from where they said they came from. Check the from address. Check for misspellings. Check for anything that could be off with the domain name or communication you receive. And then don't reply by email and don't click on any links. Go directly to Mr. Cooper's web portals or their customer service site or call them directly. That's your best course of action when you're dealing with communication from a company who's been hit by cyber criminals. We're going to keep a close eye on this story with Mr. Cooper and their cyber attack. It is a developing story, so I promise to bring you updates as they come in. Remember, stay cyber safe out there. And remember, in the digital world, it's always better to be proactive than reactive. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to our channel and to this video. We will give you more in-depth analysis and cybersecurity coverage in future videos. But if you have any questions about what's happening with Mr. Cooper or you've been impacted by Mr. Cooper and their cybersecurity event, love to hear from you. Drop it in the comments below. We're always replying to those comments and checking them out. We appreciate your support. We'll see you in the next video.